Hello everyone. In this video we are actually going to discuss how when a projectile is fired at an angle with the horizontal, how it behaves. That is, we are going to actually calculate the time of flight, then we are going to calculate the maximum height attained and the horizontal range also. Actually, we have done the same kind of things when the projectile is fired along the horizontal. We have seen that how it behaves, what is the time of flight, then the range. Now we are going to do the same thing when the projectile is fired at an angle, suppose theta, which it makes with the horizontal. So let us see how it is done. First of all, we will take a coordinate system. Here is the x-axis, and then we will take the y-axis also. Now the projectile is fired at an angle with the horizontal. That means the projectile is fired from this place at an angle with the horizontal. Let this angle be given by theta, and the initial speed is u. So it will reach a particular height and then it will again come down. So you can consider it to be the path traveled by the projectile. So what we are going to do is, first of all, we are going to prove that this path is parabolic in shape. Then we are going to find the time period, then the maximum height attained and the horizontal range. So one by one we are going to do. The first is to prove that the path is parabolic. Path of the projectile is parabolic. Now we have earlier also discussed that when the path is parabolic, so we have to prove either y is directly proportional to x square, or we have to prove that x is directly proportional to y square. So let us see how it can be done. Suppose we choose a particular point here. Let this point be P, and from the origin it reaches the point P at time t. By covering a horizontal distance, we can draw a line here. We can draw a line here. Sorry. Let us take the line in a very proper manner. The line starts from here. Okay, we can consider the line which starts from here. So this distance is x. That means to reach point P, the projectile has moved a distance x in the horizontal direction and a distance y in the vertical direction. Okay. Now let us find the values of this y and x. The value of x, displacement, is given by uxt plus half axt square. So this is the value of displacement which we are having. Now the value of x is x here. Now ux, this direction, the component of u along this direction will obviously be u cos theta, and along this direction it will be u sin theta. So ux obviously will be u cos theta, that is the initial velocity. Ux is the initial velocity along x-axis, so it will be u cos theta into t. We can put a bracket here, u cos theta into t, plus acceleration due to gravity, ax is 0. So we have a relation here, x is equal to u cos theta into t. This is the value we are getting, and this is the equation. You should not forget that we have considered ux to be u cos theta and ax to be 0. Now let us consider the y-axis. Displacement along y-axis can be given by uyt plus half ayt square. It is the same formula, ut plus half at square. So y is the displacement here. What is the value of uy? The value of uy will be u sin theta and ay. Now acceleration due to gravity is always in the downward direction, okay, always in the direction, downward direction acceleration due to, but u sin theta is in the upward direction, which we have considered as positive. So downward direction will be negative, so ay will be minus g. So this equation here becomes u sin theta into t minus 1 by 2 g t square, where the value of t, this is the value of y displacement along the vertical direction we have calculated. Now from this equation we can write here the value of t, where the value of t can be written as, from this equation it can be written as x by u cos theta. So if it is x by u cos theta, therefore y can be written as u sin theta into, the value of t is x by u cos theta minus 1 by 2 g into t square is, t is x by u cos theta, so x square by u square cos square theta. So we are having this value. So finally we can write for y is equal to, u and u term cancels out, sin theta by cos theta is tangent theta, so x tan theta minus g upon 2 u square cos square theta into x square. Now look at the equation here. We have a term, the second term you can see, where we find that y is directly proportional to x square. And if it is so, if y is directly proportional to x square, then this equation represents a parabola, so the path of the projectile is parabolic. Projectile traverses a parabolic path. So I hope this is very clear to you. The first point I have made here, which is the path of the projectile is parabolic, and we have proved that it is parabolic because y is directly proportional to x square. So we move to the next part now. We are going to discuss, I am rubbing this off, we are now going to discuss the time of flight, that is time in which, at which it is projected, the projectile is projected, and the time when it reaches the ground again, that is the horizontal surface from where it was thrown, the same surface it will reach. So the time taken is known as the time of flight. So we are going to find the time of flight, and the value of time of flight is actually represented by capital T. So capital T represents the time of flight. So let us discuss that. Time of flight. Capital T. It is represented by capital T. That means when we start from here, the time taken to reach the other point on the same surface, the time taken is t. So it is given by capital T here, which is the time of flight. So we are going to calculate that. Now look at the point here. When it is at the top, the value of Vy, I have earlier also in the video mentioned, the value is 0. Vy is 0. Vx will exist, but Vy is 0. So at maximum height, when the height is maximum, at maximum height, Vy, V is equal to U plus At. So Ui plus Ayt. This formula can be written where Vy is equal to 0. The value of Ui, initial value along the y-axis, it is U sin theta. So upward direction is taken as positive. So Ay will be equal to minus G. And the time to reach the surface again, T. So but to reach the top, the time will be T by 2, half of the total time of flight. So we'll put this equation here. So 0 equal to Vy is U sin theta minus G into T by 2. So from this relation, G into T by 2 can be taken to the other side, which will be equal to U sin theta. So from this, finally we can write the value of T, which is 2U sin theta upon G. The time taken for the projectile when it is thrown to the point when it reaches again on the surface, the total time taken is T equal to 2U sin theta upon G. So I hope this is clear to you. If it is clear, then we can move to the next one now, where we will be discussing the height, maximum height which is attained. Okay. So maximum height we are going to discuss. The time we have already calculated, it is 2U sin theta upon G. So let me write it here. T is equal to 2U sin theta upon G. Now, third point that we are going to discuss here is height, that is maximum height attained. To find the maximum height attained, this is the maximum height attained, let it be given by h here. It is the vertical displacement, maximum vertical displacement. So y is equal to uyt plus half ayt square we are going to take. So the values we are going to put here quickly. H for y is the maximum height is h. Uy, initial velocity along the vertical is u sin theta, taken as positive. The time to reach the maximum height is t by 2. G will be in the negative direction, that is acceleration due to gravity. Ay will be equal to minus g, so we have taken a minus sign here, and for t we are writing t by 2, half the time of flight. So we'll just solve this equation. H is equal to u sin theta. The value of t by 2 from this equation for time of flight, you can see t by 2 can be written as u sin theta upon g. So we have written that minus 1 by 2, then the square of it, that is g we are taking, then u square sin square theta by g square. And when we will solve it, we will get here u square sin square theta by g minus u square sin square theta by 2g. So when we cancel it out, we finally get the value of h as u square sin square theta upon 2g. So this is the value of maximum height attained. And I hope that this is clear to you. Any doubt, you can post me the doubt. Thank you and have a nice day.